It's time for some more TikTok conspiracy theories, and these are about to be some wild ones. Let's watch. Whoa, whoa, what is she doing? Britney, Madonna. Lord, this is never okay. Not Beyonce. Wait a minute, she the queen of the Illuminati. What am I saying? Yeah, of course. Yeah, proceed. Rihanna, uh-oh. Katy Perry, look. Ariana Grande, all up in it. God damn.
Y'all,
I don't think them pictures are AI. They look real.
y'all wondering how I found those pictures? I did some deep searching for food products, and I ran across those pictures, and I'm like, dang, how did these pictures end up on the internet? Them NDAs must be expired, cause that's crazy. They saying this for photo is for play, but why would you put it out there like that?
They look like they were bowing down to evil. Yep, that's Hollywood.
Fans are saying that this is the most demonic concert they have ever attended. Before I show you actual footage of Rima's concert, this is the trailer that he dropped before the concert started. He jumps into a portal of fire and then onto the trailer fades, then the intro of the concert begins and a black cage is lifted off of him. Members in the audience were so shocked that they started to record saying, "I was genuinely scared for my life." This woman said that it felt like he was doing a ritual, and I don't blame her. The way the dancers were dancing, he was screaming and speaking words that no one could understand. I'll play you the noises he was making at the end, but he then starts to get on this demonic looking bat. The visuals then started to show demonic looking figures and skeletons and body. To realize this concert is very dark and the only color it's flashing is red. With all of this dark symbolism, everyone said that they felt extremely drained.
Y'all remember that clip we saw with the rapper Meek Mills, right? Where he stated on stage for a group of people, loud and clear, that the industry paid them to rap about certain stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if this artist was like, hey, look, I'm broke. They want to pay me. I'll do whatever they want me to do for $1 million. And this is what he did.
And as I brought out to you before, the old magic practicing priests of England, the old Celtic priests, used to work their magic like Merlin the magician with his magic wand, and magic wands were always made out of Hollywood. So I'm saying that Hollywood has been used by, and that's why motion picture stars are called movie stars, because in the Bible, stars were referred to as lesser illuminaries. So these lesser illuminaries are working for the big Illuminati. So the big Illuminati are using the lesser Illuminati. The lesser illuminaries are just stars.
What you're saying, Jordan, is most of us are asleep.
We're
We're
totally
very
asleep.
subtly being conditioned by a number of occultic organizations, occultic attacks, occultic conspirators to condition us into this.
Well, we are going to awaken really to the New World Order. You take a look in like Time magazine. I'm going to bring it out again. You say you want a revolution, but are we willing to pay the price?
Only one other man I ever heard say anything like that. And I thought it was a bit far-fetched. But turns out what he's saying is true. It aligns exactly with what they just said. Let's watch the video.
Will you sell your soul to make your dreams come true? You do whatever it takes to get to the top. But sometimes the stakes are too high. You lose so much of yourself getting there.
You better put that nasty ass tongue back in your mouth or rip it out. Yes, ma'am.
All of them. You name your biggest black actors, you name your biggest white actors, you name your biggest female Latino actresses, they all have to do it. A blood oath. Now you bend over. Now every orifice that you have is going to be annihilated.
This Sanford & Son actor recently came out with what it took to reach the top of his game in Hollywood. He had seen it all and was forbidden to talk about it until now. He was a decorated Army veteran, a top-selling Hollywood actor, and an author, and he even became an ordained minister. DeMond Wilson told the media,
You cannot make it to the top in that industry without selling your soul.
The same thing what we just heard in the previous video in regards to every single celebrity not able to climb the ladder of success in Hollywood unless they sell their soul. Ugh. It shouldn't have to be that way.
Phone's also Shelle Lami. She's a 78-year-old fashion designer from France, currently married to the American fashion designer Rick Owens. Here she is wearing his head on her body during Fashion Week. And not only that, through the years...
That is wild. She got Rick Owens' head. Oh my God. A young Rick Owens too, because she... Look, we've covered her once before, but I'm pretty sure things are about to get weirder with her.
She's developed close relationships with ton celebrities, including A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky mentions Rick Owens in his music a lot, if you're familiar. Here's another picture of A$AP doing the satanic ritual in the beginning of his career. Not only that, Michelle is very close with another coven, the Kardashians. Starting to make sense?
I'm pretty sure she dabbles in some form of dark magic. I mean, just look at her. Sometimes it's okay to judge a book by its cover.
A snitch. All of you are going to feel far more sane when I explain to you how Bluetooth technology is actually interfering with your daily life. How many of you have gone to Target and maybe stared at the 70-inch TV for a minute too long, and then you go home later that day, you pop on the grams, and suddenly there it is, 70-inch TV. You're like, it's meant to be, right? Like, how did they know to give me that targeted advertisement, right? Well, the truth is that in Target, there are these little Bluetooth low energy beacons, and they are listening and they are receiving. And so your Bluetooth has a unique identifier. Later, Target's going to go through data brokers and figure out who that is, and that's how they're going to figure out how to target you later. But that's how you start to get those targeted advertisements. So either if it's Android or iPhone, it is getting this information and it is transmitting the raw information about everything your phone could hear during a given time.
I sure hope that what he was saying was true, because that would be the explanation that we all need, because we all wonder, how is it that one moment we're talking to somebody about a product or a service, next thing you know, we get on Instagram or social media and that same exact product is being promoted to us to buy. These devices are listening and they know how to market us.
In the bustling streets of late 1800s Paris, towering giantesses known as the Femmes Colossales emerged, gracefully navigating the city's skyline. Legend had it that these women, draped in elegant French fashion, were protectors of the city, their colossal presence both feared and revered by the citizens below.
At least the AI generation on this one looked better than the last one. In some cases, I was about to say, everybody has detail in their face. No, that's a lie. She does, they don't. It's not great. But this is what I imagine giants were really like if they actually existed, that they were this freaking tall. Like, where do they live? Because in every single one of these clips, we've seen regular houses and these big old tall, gigantic women, but we haven't seen a single giant house. Yo, no, man. Like, we're for real, man. Where did giants live? Because if they were houses back then, and there were giants during the time that there were houses, we should see giant houses with giant furniture and giant doors. We don't see that.
As ATMs and bank branches close and Australians increasingly rely on digital payments, one economist predicts the country will be cashless in the next few years. But there are fears a world without banknotes will leave people unable to pay for essential goods and become easy targets for cyber criminals.
Now heavy hitters are on board, including KFC, Krispy Kreme and Nando's. Even Macquarie Bank is phasing out cash deposits and withdrawals.
we're definitely going to become a cashless society. It's better. It's better for consumers and it's better for businesses.
UNSW Professor of Economics Richard Holden says in 5 years we'll be functionally cashless unless the Reserve Bank acts even sooner.
We could say year one, we'll get rid of the $50 bill. Year two, we'll get rid of the 20 and the 10, and year three, we'll kind of mop up the small change. And that would give people time to adjust. For older Australians, it's going to be more challenging.
Millions of Australians trust and rely on cash every day.
And it comes without the data breaches, scams and tech failures of digital payment.
You got to think, where's another sector where that hurts these nations? In tourism. Unless every country adopts the exact same digital currencies, how is that going to work? How is that going to be sustainable?
I want to say,
what in the Illuminati?
all you rappers that think you have the best chain, you don't.
You don't? What the? It's staring at me.
We're always watching.
Always watching, all right. Illuminati.
Known as the Tomb, this is the headquarters of Skull and Bones.
The inside of the tomb is lined with skeletons and skulls. It's almost like an obsession with, and the reason they do that is because they have this phrase in the tomb, memento mori, remember that you must. They like to pretend that they are apart and above the rest of the world.
Hey folks, brace yourself for what I consider an extraordinary challenge for any human. A trail camera strategically placed by the police at a crime scene captures an imposing figure reminiscent of Bigfoot's stature. He effortlessly lifts a sizable tree trunk. This impressive feat involves elevating the 12-inch diameter, 25-foot-long log a jaw-dropping 30 feet into the air, followed by a resounding slam. The displayed strength and power exceeds human strength, with the estimated weight of the massive log hitting an impressive 530 pounds. Could this trail camera have captured a genuine Bigfoot in action? Check it out.
That thing do look pretty big though. It look heavy as heck too. And then if it was hollow, I think it would be shattering when he slams it down like that, but no. If that thing was indeed as heavy as he said it was, like 530 pounds or something like that, there's no way humanly possible that you picking that up like that and slamming it down against the earth. No, that had to be a Bigfoot, and that means Bigfoots are not only really big, but really strong too, because there's no way a human did that.
So much for food.
This is another Mandela Effect. Is this Mandela Effect or is it not? 13 going on 30 anymore. Suddenly 30? Yeah, no, this used to be called 13 going on 30. Suddenly 30? That don't even sound like a good title for a movie. It was 100% 13 going on 30. Look, now let me Google this mess. Alright, they might have changed the name of it on Netflix, but it's definitely still 13 going on 30 when you Google it. About to say, I'm tired of these dang on Mandela effects trying to change our history. This ain't funny no more.
I caught a glitch in the wild. Look at this. I don't want to notice a floating cigarette.
What? Yo, that thing is floating. Yo, this is a glitch in... Yo, this is a glitch in the Matrix if I ain't never seen one. Let's see here. Glitch in the Matrix, huh?
There should be a person in the background. I think I saw...
Person in the background.
Yeah, see that person walking in the background?
No.
Up across the street?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
They're still walking.
I see that.
Walking.
Okay.
Walking. See, they never glitch.
What the? Where this person come
Notice
from?
That? That's what I was tripping on.
What the?
That person, that's why I on my other view, it didn't catch it. Like, it like
the way I had the camera.
Yo, where did this person disappear from? They came out of nowhere. Look at that again. They just poofed.
Walking.
Poof. Look at that.
They never glitch.
That's crazy.
This hiker in Alaska discovered a strange noise when she removed her hat.
What the?
I don't like how it feels. I'm putting my hat back on.
I don't know what it is about cold temperatures and our ability to conduct more static electricity. I noticed that in my apartment, whenever it's really cold, if I touch something, I get shocked really easy. If I take my hoodies off or my jacket off, it's like so much static electricity charge is crazy. Bro, what the? Wait a minute, I've seen this clip before. How? I still don't. It looked like there was a bag of birds and they just got slammed against the earth. Some of them ain't moving either. Yo, I wonder what these people in the houses were thinking. Like, yo, something just hit my house and it was black. And now it's flying away in many little small pieces. It's crazy. What the heck is that? Is he about to put that in his mouth? What is it? He about to eat it. He's praying or saying some words. Maybe it ain't praying. You know, it might be some witchcraft. Yep, definitely witchcraft. Because now that thing is floating there. Yo, he walking away. Bruh, voodoo is real. Look at that. Hand above it, hand under it. That's, yeah, he got magical powers. That's dark magic, man. I would say that I would love to see somebody do something like that in person, but heck, I don't think I want to be close enough to somebody that's capable of doing something like that. No way.
Who he said wanted to eat a child. Yes, eat her, as in cannibalism. And that was just one of the shocking details we heard at that press conference this morning.
A knock on the door. Met by guys in green. 45 people arrested for being child predators, prostitutes, johns, human traffickers, and this.
A gentleman wanted a person brought to him that he could eat, physically cannibalize.
Hold on, y'all. I don't think y'all really paid attention to what was happening here in the beginning. So this is like basically the trap house for trafficking that they set up here. And when these people who are supposed to be involved in trafficking or cannibalism, what we just heard, when they show up and knock on the door, who answers the door but the police, the feds, to bring them in for questioning and arrest? This is crazy. Look at this again. We gotta watch this again.
A knock on the door. Met by guys in green.
And look how many people they was able to capture doing this. 45 people. What's going on? These people are crazy.
5 people arrested for being child predators, prostitutes, johns, human traffickers.
Women too. Most of these dudes look suspect. But these 2 women, I don't know. She looked kind of suspect too, ain't gonna lie.
And this.
A gentleman wanted a person brought to him that he could eat, physically cannibalize.
That was Justin Bensing, who also, according to this warrant, planned to kidnap a child and make her drink her own pee to get him off.
Oh, yo. The fact that these weirdos are amongst us. And as much as they do a good job of finding these people, they don't find them all. How many weirdos are out there like this, man?
To get him off.
You want to talk about the depravity of humanity? Look at these people.
People like Assam Batros.
He took an erectile dysfunction pill before he got there. And then he injected himself with testosterone into his genitals.
All while thinking he was meeting a 14-year-old, like many other people who knocked at this door.
So glad you don't. You're good. You're good, bro.
During the course of the investigation, a lot of people admitted that they knowingly had sexually transmitted diseases. And they were willing to have sex with a 14-year-old.
So much evil in this world till it's ridiculous. Man.
In the frosty wilderness of Norway, nestled deep within the permafrost, lies a vault of utmost importance, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. This icy fortress safeguards the world's agricultural heritage, a veritable Noah's Ark of seeds, preserving over 1 million varieties of crops from global calamities or doomsday scenarios. Some whisper of conspiracies that this vault holds more than seeds, that it's a secret refuge for the elite, yet these are just tales spun from shadows. The truth? This vault is humanity's insurance policy, our lifeline, a beacon of hope in a world of uncertainty. So, as the world turns and seasons change, remember the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, a silent sentinel in the frost, safeguarding our future, one seed at a time.
Which I believe comes from a parallel universe. If you are not familiar with the Mandela Effect, Empire Strikes Back, you need to Google it, or you're not going to understand what's on this tape. But y'all, I'm about to put this tape in and hit play, and you're going to see absolute, incontrovertible evidence that parallel universes and the Mandela Effect is real. Here goes, y'all.
I like it.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. Luke, I am your father.
That better not be a dub tape. That better be real. That better be real. Because that's exactly how I remembered it. I don't care what nobody say.
You guys have been seeing these giant puppets all over TikTok, people saying that they're indeed real and that it's magic. Well, let's jump into this story, into the Royal Deluxe Enigma. So many of you guys have seen the spectacle of the giant puppets, which is a performance in a colossal marionettes, and they've been in many different cities worldwide, leaving crowds in shock and awe. So the question is, could there be more to this tale than meets the eye? Now, conspiracy theorists are speculating that these giant puppets, look at the expression, that these giant puppets, their appearances are so realistic, people think that it's some form of witchcraft or magic, or that these indeed are alive. What do you think?
Why can't it just be that we are so much more technically advanced than we have ever been in the existence of our civilization? Pause. As far as we know, there's some people that believe that we were much more intelligent way back when. But anyway, regardless of that, what if we're just more technically advanced as far as in the century that we're currently in, that we're able to come up with these and create these marionettes, how you pronounce them? You know what I'm trying to say, that look this realistic.
Now, I'm not saying that it's true, but we can explore the connections. So could the giant puppets be more than just enchanting performance? Are they part of a grander occult scheme? Let's just take a look and watch some of this footage and see what you think. Here the puppet is being lowered down. After the parade, they're actually lowering it down into the water. And this is the video that I kept seeing on TikTok. It's of the facial expressions when the puppet goes into the water. So let's check it out. Let's take a look. It is very realistic.
They're cool looking. God, they're so cool looking. The level of detail in the clothes and everything is amazing.
So what do you guys think about the giant puppets.
Yo, they completely submerged that thing underwater. You know what I think? I think I need to see more.
So you know how they feed these giant puppets too? Well, people were asking, like, do they go to the bathroom? Where does it go? There's
Ain't no way this thing go to the daggone bathroom. Stop playing.
a video of them going to the bathroom. And they didn't only make human-looking ones. There's also a dog and a dragon. This is the dragon. He's ginormous. And when he opens and shuts his eyes, you guys, this is scarier than the North Sea. I don't care what anyone says.
No, that thing look dope. It ain't gonna lick it though. It got a tongue, y'all. Look at that. No, what? No, they don't got this doll marionette out there urinating in the street in front of all these people. And what's this? This look like urine color for real. It even bubbles up on the ground like hot urine would if you... I've never... Look. I was about to lie. I have urinated on the hot ground. Look at that. It looks like real pee, y'all. And it had his leg up in the air and everything. You saw that? Look, it got his leg up like a dog. Yo, this dog got drool coming from his mouth and it's dripping. It's actually dripping drool. Okay, that's too cool. I want it. Can I just have this one? Seriously. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I want it. It got a dragon's head, but I don't know about that body though. I feel like the only people that have these crazy theories about these puppets being real are the ones that haven't been to these shows, the ones that are just viewing from the internet, the ones that have no idea on the history of what these things are and why they are so freaking dope.
First on Fox, we're learning more about a strange noise North St. Louis County residents say they are hearing.
This is a hum that Contact 2's Mike Colombo has heard a lot about. And as he reports tonight, many of you have thoughts on what that sound could be.
Listen very closely.
I hear it.
The low rumble sounds like a generator running in the distance. It's now morning at the same home in the Castlereagh neighborhood of North St. Louis County. Beyond the birds chirping, you can hear the same hum in the background.
How is that even possible?
The viewer who shared this video with us lives less than 3 miles northwest of Micah Mayfield's home on Old Jamestown Road.
So low that it's almost inaudible, but super consistent. So usually in the evenings after 8, you'd hear a very low humming noise that would come in kind of a wave pattern.
And I remember asking my husband, I said, babe, do you hear that noise? And he's like, what noise? And I say, listen.
St. Louis County Councilwoman Shalonda Webb can hear the hum from her North St. Louis County home. She's still got the county looking into it, and so are we.
Since I'm not sure what it is, it's hard to guess what they could do, but you know, if there's a way to you know, maybe keep that noise back from the residential areas, that would be great.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember that video that we saw where they were talking about vibrations and sound waves and music and what it can do to us, whether it be a negative or a positive, how it can make us sick or heal us? I wonder what this sound wave is doing. Is it something that's healing that town, or is it doing something that can make them ill? Which one do y'all think? Comment down below.
NASA has released some new information that they have lost a tool bag off of the International Space Station, and now it's floating around up there, and you can see it with binoculars.
Oh my gosh, oh interesting, because normally if some planes at 130,000 feet, you don't see them at all. They're too small and invisible.
So planes are invisible at 130,000 feet. And they're about the same size as the International Space Station. If you look at it, it sits about over a football field. And the International Space Station is 250 miles up. And they're telling you that you can see this little tool bag from the ground with binoculars. So if you couldn't see this at 130,000 feet, and a football field is like a little speck from an airplane flying at 34,000 feet, how do they expect you to believe that this little bag that they drop can be visible from the ground?
I love that he called that out because, for one, y'all already messed up. by dropping the freaking bag of tools. Now, aliens gonna be like, what the freak is this? I thought this was a threat to our civilization, but no, this is tools? What kind of primitive tools are these? But still, then y'all gonna try to gaslight us to make us think and believe that we can see that mug from the ground with some binoculars. Get out of here. But that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure you hit that like button, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on all this mess, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.